E3 2017.
Hey guys, so welcome to the second video that I'm doing on E3 coverage. This one's going to be covering Microsoft and Xbox and Scorpio. The first thing they're probably going to talk about, obviously, is going to be Project Scorpio. We'll get the official name for it, what the box looks like, the official price, the date, or everything we need to know about it really. We already know most of the specs from Digital Foundry's reveal a few months back, so we know a lot about the internals of it, so we don't need really to cover that again, but I'm sure they might dip into a little bit of detail again just to remind people. Hopefully they won't spend too long on that though. They did just announce today actually, just before I was doing this video, they have actually released another gigabyte of RAM available to developers. Originally it was going to be 4 gigabytes of RAM for the OS and 8 gigabytes for the games for the developers to work with. And now it's going to be 3 gigabytes for the OS and 9 gigabytes available for developers. So I'm guessing they'll allow that for extra textures, 4K textures, things like that. So that's probably a good move by them. The system's obviously going to be pushing 4K a lot, so the more RAM the better for 4K really, and that should work out well for them. The games, hopefully they'll move on to the games pretty fast after Scorpio's reveal. I'm guessing they'll start with the obvious one, Forza Motorsport 7. Digital Foundry saw a demo of it running on Scorpio hardware a few months ago when they reported about it. So I'm guessing they'll have a proper reveal, a proper game in development, and not just a tech demo like Digital Foundry saw. Forza's a yearly franchise as of lately anyway, so it's pretty obvious that Forza will probably be there in some form. Probably Motorsport 7 will be obvious because we've just had Horizon 3, so they usually take it in turns doing the Motorsport and the Horizon games. So that should be interesting to see. It should be quite a spectacle, running 4K 60 frames a second, so that should be pretty cool to look at and should give a good glimpse of what Scorpio can do. The other obvious game that they'll probably cover is Crackdown 3. It's been in development for, seems like forever now, so hopefully they'll have it ready to show for Scorpio's launch. And I mean, they showed it last year, brief glimpses of it for a couple of years now, with fully destructible environments, multiplayer, single player. I'm guessing they'll go into more detail on all that, especially multiplayer and the destructible environments with the power of the cloud doing all the destruction physics and things like that. So maybe the cloud thing will actually be real for once. But after that, they'll probably show Sea of Thieves from Rare. That's been in development for a little while now. Hopefully that'll be near ready, or coming soon at least. Hopefully we'll probably get a release date for that. If it's not a launch title, it might be soon after launch. And obviously it's the online MMO pirate game. It looks quite fun, a bit cartoony. It should be quite a fun game to play. Not the biggest fan of MMOs. Online is just not my thing. I prefer single player games more than anything, but if it's fun I'll probably play it for a little while, try it. The other games they'll probably show a Coop Head. They've been in development again for a long time now with Coop Head, so that's probably a game that they'll quickly show. I don't think they'll make a big deal of Coop Head because it's not exactly a big AAA game, more of an indie game. But they may even announce that it's ready and it's out straight after the show, something like that, just to get it out there, because it's been in development for far too long now, so it seems ready to be released. The other game they'll probably show is State of Decay II. That's been in development for quite a while. The survival zombie game. The first game was decent from what I saw of it. I never played it myself, but it looked decent enough if you like your online survival zombie games. and hopefully the new one will improve on all that with decent graphics, probably show it running on Scorpio, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a decent game. The other thing they may show is maybe a sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, great platformer, so that could have a sequel maybe, or maybe the developer's working on something new, so we might see something from that developer though. But either way, it should be hopefully a good game to look at. And then there's not a lot else that we know of yet. Hopefully they'll have some surprises for us. Obviously Sony have been announcing games after games for to cover the next few years, but Microsoft have been quiet lately. So obviously they cancelled Scalebound and Fable. Maybe they'll make a return some way. I don't know, but hopefully they'll have some surprises to show. As with the Sony video I did, I'm going to make 5 predictions just for a bit of fun, see how many I get wrong. The first prediction, I will actually go with, they will announce a new Fable game. So I don't know who it'll be from, what developer, but they'll relaunch Fable in some way, whether it's an online game again or whether it's a proper Fable game with single player, I don't know, but I think they will announce a new Fable game. The second prediction I'm going to go with is they'll announce a new Splinter Cell game. Not an exclusive, I don't think it'll be exclusive to Xbox, but they may have a marketing deal with it and they may get exclusive content, something like that, or maybe a timed exclusive, possibly. But I don't think it'll be fully exclusive. But yeah, new Splinter Cell, that would be really cool. The third prediction, now we know Halo 6 isn't going to be there, so the developer said. But they did say they are going to announce something. They have got something to tease or show. So I'm guessing it might be an update to the Master Chief Collection, maybe running on Scorpio 4K. Maybe an update to Halo 3 anniversary update to improve the game even more, or maybe something like adding ODST or Halo Reach to the remaster, which would be pretty cool as well. So I'm guessing something like that, something to do with Halo anyway. And the fourth prediction, Phil Spencer went to Japan a while ago. He was hopefully making some deals with developers. So hopefully something's come from that. So I'm going to guess that they bring back Ninja Gaiden in some way. Ninja Gaiden Black on Xbox was pretty popular back then. A bloody hard game, but it was great. And I'd love to see another Ninja Gaiden game on Xbox. So that'd be a bit unexpected, but a nice change and something to show that Xbox is at least trying to bring more games to its consoles. The fifth prediction is the Scorpio Price. I've got to cover it somewhere, so I might as well do it as a prediction. I'm guessing they keep saying it's a premium product, but it might not be as expensive as people think either. They keep flopping with that, so I'm thinking between $350 and $400 for the price. So I don't think it'll match PS4 Pro's price. It'd be great if it did, but with the hardware being a little bit better, there's a bit more packed into it, with Brexit and things like that as well. I think it may be a little bit more. So, but somewhere between $350 and $400. If they go over $400 again, it'll be a hard sell for them. So we'll see. But $350 to $400 is my guess. So that's my predictions. If you've got your own predictions, please comment below, like and subscribe, ask any questions if you want to comment anything, just let me know, and I'll hopefully see you guys soon. The Nintendo video should be up before the weekend as well, hopefully, so that should be a good one as well, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.